Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Bill will form a new Luna plan while Cleric wiretapping fury erupts and Sheila pays the price. Hope will talk to Katie about Electra and what a awful match she's for Will. Katie will agree, but she'll also worry about Will's brewing concession and whether Electra will be suitable to get once all the shocking Luna exposures. Will's going to confess the mask confusion and how Luna took advantage of his drunkenness following the creation bash. Will be sorry for not telling Electra about the riddle woman right down. He'll want her to know that Luna means nothing to him. Will is in love with Electra and only feels nausea for Luna, but Electra will still be overwhelmed by everything she learns. When you throw in the baby disclosure, that'll really push Electra over the edge. After Will gives Electra a little time to reuse what she's learned, he'll formally again essay to explain and hope there's still a way forward for them as a couple. Remy and Deke, they'll concentrate on their own couple status. Some challenges will be thrown at Deke and Remy, but their passions for each other will prove stronger than the hurdles for now. Deke will hope to pursue his dream of being a Forrester fashion developer, but he'll also reconnect with Cleric since it looks like there's a father-son bond to explore. Cleric will eavesdrop commodity that is meant for his cognizance and lose his temper. That's because it'll involve Luna's survival and the fact that Sheila's been keeping it under wraps. Cleric will force Sheila to come clean about how and when she set about Luna didn't face a grim fate after all. Cleric may also put it together that Luna was at the creation party and that she targeted drunk Will subsequently. Once Cleric and Sheila's marriage is hanging by a thread, he'll make his way to Taylor's office and push for comforting despite her attempts to steer him toward another therapist. Bill form a new plan to handle Luna, at least for the time being. Bill's going to turn the Spencer estate into the ultimate fort and supposedly keep Luna locked up there for a while. Until Bill can get Luna a maternity test and confirm who the real father is, he may suppose this is the stylish way to handle it. Bill will give Katie updates on his decision and apologize for allowing Luna to run frantically since he was behind her original captivity freedom. Luna will look forward to parenting and keep her dream of being with Will alive. Will to make a stunner concession to Electra. Lee blames Sheila. Cleric seeks remedy from a resistant Taylor. Will tell Electra the verity about Luna. Will also needs to inform his gal that Luna has a positive gestation test. Electra rolls and runs. Will continues trying to reason with her. Electra is too hurt to hear him. Bill will probably interrogate about how snappily a maternity test can be done. The primogenitor ends up locking down his manse, so Luna either escapes or is held at internee. Deke and Remy, they will deal with particular and professional issues. They're committed to each other, however. Remy just needs to flash back that Deke isn't going to tolerate any kind of commerce with Luna. Since Deke is Deacon's son, they will probably reconnect at some point. Cleric freaks out after eavesdropping Lee and Sheila's discussion about Luna. It seems that Sheila could lose her marriage. That also explains why Deacon turns to Taylor for remedy. The psychologist will contend that Deacon go to someone differently, but he can be enough satisfying. Cleric and Taylor find comfort in each other's arms. Cleric and Taylor get indeed closer. Cleric has always abominated Ridge, so he could tell Taylor that she deserves so much better. Taylor might say the same thing of Deacon and Sheila. Electra will need to make a decision about her relationship with Will. Bill and Katie will deal with the Luna situation. There should also be an update on Carter and Hope engagement. Hope will have to choose between Carter and Liam. Brooke and Ridge might have just had their saddest moment in their relationship. That's because the two of them just got married at the Forrester Creation Services moments after Ridge told Taylor that he didn't want to be with her presently. They might have done this a dozen times in the history, but did they really have to rush effects and say their promises in an office out of all places? Deke and Remy Price to navigate some challenges. Cleric overhears Sheila. Taylor gets a new case. Deke is Remy's roommate. The men are also together as a couple. While Remy wanted to help Luna, Deke claimed that the girl leave incontinently. Also, Deke made it crystal clear to Remy that he can't be anywhere near Luna. Deke and Remy feel to have made up. It's teased that they will face particular as well as professional challenges. Cleric make a disturbing discovery. The man overhears a discussion that he should end, which is likely between Sheila and Lee. In the daily exercise clip, Cleric tells Sheila that she knew Luna was alive and didn't indeed tell him. This could be a deal-breaker for the couple. Cleric seeks out Taylor for help. While Cleric will formally again ask for comforting, she'll try to shoot him away. They tried this formerly ahead, and suckers allowed. They would make a good couple. So, can this kind of relationship work? Hope advocate for Luna to Katie. That could actually strain Hope's relationship with her father, Cleric. Will confesses to Electra. It doesn't sound like it goes well. By Friday, Will is still trying to get through to Electra. Will is the victim, Electra also has some processing to do. This isn't the kind of thing a girl can deal. It's also teased that Bill takes sweats to secure his home. The man also tries to make amends with Katie. Luna gets down, and that's why the home needs to be secured in the first place. Luna just might try to hide out until it's too late for anyone to force an revocation on her. Rather of taking Luna to the authorities, he brought her back to his manse. This time, within claim. It started at Lee's, where Luna blazoned that she was pregnant with Will's baby. Katie and Bill weren't going to fall for this, and honestly, neither are we. This has us wondering whether Luna faked the gestation test. Bill had had enough of Luna's foolishness. He dragged her out the door. But rather of taking her to the authorities, he brought her back to his house. She wanted to know why he brought her back home, and not to the police. Bill wanted to know the verity. He claimed that the gestation test was a fiddle. But Luna said it wasn't. Bill told her that she wasn't having Will's baby, however, she'll have to prove it by setting him free and getting an revocation, if she truly loves Will. Luna isn't taking responsibility for her conduct. She believes that she could have a beautiful future with Will, now with a possible child in hitch. Bill thinks he can use his wealth and power to handle this insane situation. Katie and Will are certain that Bill has it all under control this time around. But does he plan to do with Luna? Will she end up living at the Spencer estate again? Bill demanded that Luna take multiple gestation tests to prove that she's pregnant. At least he's apprehensive that she could fake the test results. But he should have just handed her off to the authorities. Luna allowed. She could get out of jail by getting pregnant. But there are plenitude of maters who serve time in captivity. It's time for Luna to face a reality check and to serve a life judgment. Daphne can't believe Ridge would betray Taylor. Carter explains he does love Taylor, but Brooke's presence looms large. She understands Ridge will end his engagement to Taylor and marry Brooke. She wonders if saving her life is what flipped the switch. Thomas shows up and finds his mama crying. He's easily furious when he learns his father has broken the engagement and there wouldn't be a marriage. Brooke looks at her engagement ring and can't believe what's passing as Thomas told her Taylor was setting a marriage date. Ridge hates hurting Taylor, but there's no him without Brooke. With that, they kiss. Ivy finds Electra detracted and she admits she can't stop allowing of her first time with Will. She says the entire experience was virtually indefectible. Ivy says she deserves to be happy, especially with what happened to her with Remy and Luna. Electra doesn't want to speak ill of the dead but thanks the Lord above she's gone. Luna explains her grandma Lee saved her just like she did with her pater. She says thinking of him kept her heart beating.